I bought my avatar, who I call Grink, through Amazon. It's actually a collaborative effort between Amazon and Google. And what they have done is gathered all the data that they've been collecting on me since the mid 90s. And they're basically taking over the management of my life and my household. As a part of Amazon Prime, we have a smart home. I have my smart bathroom and our smart kitchen, and so my concierge or my avatar, Grink, does all the ordering of all the household supplies. He has the knowledge of, like I've said before, what toothpaste best fits me, what shampoo best reacts to my hair. Has all my medical records, has my genome, and so it's a concierge service. Let's face it, I have as good of a concierge as the President of the United States. The other night, Nita and I were meeting for dinner, and I was driving. Yeah, I still drive a car, and we had set up reservations, and she was meeting there. She had taken a self-driving car there, and I was in traffic and I was running late, and Grink let me know that I was going to be about 15 to 20 minutes late for the restaurant, based on the traffic and where I was. You know, he's connected to my GPS in my car, and he set the reservation. So he said, "Do you want me to notify Nita that you're going to be late?" I said, "Yeah, do that. Text her and let her know, and also text the restaurant and let them know that I'm running a little late, and so hold the table for me." And so Grink said, "Yeah, I'll do that for you." And then Grink watches me pretty closely, and he says, "Carrie, I can see you're getting a little upset here, and you're getting a little bit of anxiety." He said, "Would you like me to order you a Knob Creek on the rocks to be there when you get to the table?" I said, "I'd really appreciate that, Grink." And so he did, and he took care of it. And that's kind of how it goes. But that's not really why I bought into the Amazon Prime avatar. I was more interested in the educational features. As you know, I'm interested in the stock market. I'm interested in real estate. And for years, I have used Google Alerts to basically cue me anytime there's any article written about the stocks that I'm interested in. So anyway, I originally got Grink, and I like to use him with my glasses. And so I remember the day I said, "Grink, I want to get better at trading and investing in stocks." And I keep insisting that I don't really want to trade and I don't really want to invest. I want ownership in some of the best companies in the world. And Grink said to me, "Well, okay, Carrie, what sector is it that you're interested in?" And I said, "Well, be a little more specific." He said, "Well, are you are you interested in finance? Are you interested in banking? Are you interested in energy? Entertainment?" And he gave me a whole list of things. And I said, "Well, I'm actually interested in the tech companies. I'm interested in artificial intelligence. I'm interested in quantum computing, big data, the things that are driving technology, the disruptors." I said, "Grink, I guess what I really want is I want to be a part of innovation and the disruptors." And he said, "Okay." He said, "Do this for me." He said, you make a list of the stocks you think you want to invest in. Try to keep it under 20, but make a list of the stocks that you think you want to invest in." And he said, "Yeah, he said, I'll make a similar list, and we'll meet tomorrow. What time do you want to meet tomorrow?" I said, "Well, I have a routine. Let's address this at 9 o'clock tomorrow morning." He said, "Okay." So I put my glasses back on, and Grink and I talked, and actually I can see him in here. And he said to me, "Okay, I've got a list, and let me compare my list with your list and see what we agree on and what we have some questions on." So I did, and he had about 20, and I had about 15, and 7 of them matched, and we agreed on. So then he started questioning me as to why I was interested in the ones that he didn't have. And then he started coming back to me and telling me why he thought they were either right or they were wrong, and what his strong points were on the ones he wanted. Now, what you need to understand is everything I know about the stock market is up here, okay? Everything that Grink knows about the stock market is everything about the stock market, because Grink has access to this huge amount of data that Amazon, that Google, that anybody and everybody about the stock market has. So he has access to information that I don't have access. But as he says, the final decision is yours. I will not be making trades. In fact, it's illegal for him to make trades. The decision is yours. And so he then proceeded to put me on a program that he said, okay, I'm going to educate you about everything that I know about the stock market and the 10 stocks that we ended up being interested in. And he said, and this was, he says, how much time can you dedicate to me educating you? And I said, well, what do you mean? He said, it's going to be intense. And I'm going to present it to you in written word and verbal word, and then I'm going to support it with video. And it's all going to be on your glasses. Okay, I think I can do that. He said, you didn't answer my question. How much time can you dedicate to it? I said, how much time is it going to take? He says, well, about 120 hours. What? Yeah, he says it's going to take about 120 hours. You want to be knowledgeable. So how many and we're dealing with 20 stocks. There's a lot of information. How many hours a day can you devote to it? And I said, well, I have my YouTube channel and I have things I have to do there. And I said, and then there's the cup gets full after a while. I said, what about 3 hours a day? And he said, okay, that's going to take 40 days. I said, okay, let's make it 4 hours a day. I'll do 2 in the morning and 2 in the afternoon. He said, okay, that'll take 30 days. That'll take a month. All right. So that's what he's done for me. He basically presents me for 40 hours. He presented me anything and everything I needed to know about the companies I was interested in. One of the first things he taught me was, you need to know who's running the company. And I said, well, what do you mean by that? He said, well, think of it this way. Do you want companies where the founder is still the owner, and so he has a lot of pride into it? Or do you want somebody who's just been moving up the ladder in the company or from another company and is there for the paycheck? I said, well, I never thought of that. I guess I want the founder. Okay, so we'll wait it for that. And then he said, do you want somebody who is found a niche and is working in that niche and channeling that niche? Or do you want someone who is working in the niche and now is looking for other niches and trying to expand? I said, I like that idea. Okay, so we need to educate you and sort these companies down to find those that fit your priorities of what you think is going to make a winner, not only for today, but for the future. And that's part of the program that I bought. And I bought it from Amazon. And I got a discount on it because I'm a part of Amazon Prime. And that's what they brought to me. What did they have? Well, and Amazon is one of my companies because Jeff Bezos is the owner and the founder. And I've read and Grink has had me read excerpts from a number of books that have educated me on how Jeff Bezos runs his company. He also had me look at virtually every video that Jeff Bezos did where he didn't repeat himself. I learned very quickly that he repeats himself quite a bit. So I actually feel I know Jeff Bezos. I actually feel I know Mark Zuckerberg. I know them. I understand them. and I understand them and their family and their relationships and what their goals are. I've even gotten to know Elon Musk. So that's a part of what Grink brings me. And that's a part of what the avatar that I have that has made me a better part owner of the companies I want to own. That's what the future is going to bring you. I'm stepping out of my 2023 position. That is what the future is going to bring you. And what you need to do today, because you don't have Grink available to you, is to figure out who's going to bring you Grink. Who's got the data? Who's got all the information that could fill your mind with everything you need to know to be better at whatever you want to do? If you want to be a fly fisherman or a fisherman and win the Bassmasters tournament, you're going to get an avatar that'll help you do that. And he's about 3 years away. Whatever it is what you want to do. So my message to you is we're in a very different stock market. You want to be looking for innovation and disruption because those are the people whose companies are going to grow. We're in a different economic situation. Before 2008, if you had pumped $8 trillion into the stock market through quantitative easing, you would have had inflation and you would have had higher interest rates and the market would have crashed. But it didn't because of it financed the innovation and the disruption that we are capitalizing on right here and today. And it was going to happen over the next 10 years, except the coronavirus came around. And they pumped another $3 trillion in, and they're talking about putting another $3 trillion in. And that just took the next 10 years and compressed them into 5. This is going to be a reality. This is going to be a reality in 2023. You need to be a part of that reality.